Hey, it says welcome back to another Battlefield video. A massive article came out from Insider Gaming detailing a few changes which are occurring in BFLabs right now. And a little bit later, we're gonna go over the comment EA made about the classes. Yes guys, you heard me correctly, they commented allegedly on the class system. And so much more into this video. So let's begin with Insider Gaming. Here's their article on the screen right now. They said playtesters who have been playing the BFLabs playtests have told Insider Gaming that the game's watermarks and labeling has been changed from BFLabs and pre-alpha to simply alpha, probably suggesting that they're moving away from these old builds that we have been seeing for months now. If you guys remembered, a couple of days ago, or a week at this point, I released a video detailing the new character models. That video got a lot of hype, and many other creators released similar videos detailing those soldiers. Well, those soldiers have proven not to be fake. Allegedly, this is the literal main menu screen of the new BFLabs build, and I think this is the stuff that the playtesters are leaking to Tom Henderson and Insider Gaming. So I think this is the next build which is going to happen. Now, as to when this build is going to happen, I honestly think it's probably going to happen next Friday. So not tomorrow, it's going to be next Friday, and we're going to see something big. They continue, the change came following a massive update to the game, which also apparently contained new material and files pertaining to the Battlefield Battle Royale. As of yet, the Battle Royale mode isn't playable, but could have been added to the test as a part of BFLabs in the future. I mean, this is great. I always said that Battle Royale has to be tested at some point. And I think sooner is better rather than later, because I want to see how this plays out. I want to see what is so special about this Battle Royale. I mean, I don't have to tell you too much, guys. Battle Royale is a very, very played out mode. I mean, we have seen it in so many games since as early as 2015. I mean, H1Z1 started this trend. Apex Legends is one of the latest games, I guess. There's so many games that have Battle Royale. So I want to see what is exactly Battlefield, and if I'm not mistaken, Ripple Effect, who is in charge of Battle Royale, doing for Battlefield. Now, I personally don't care too much about Battle Royale. I made a video a couple months ago, a long time ago, suggesting that I really hope that the Battle Royale for Battlefield isn't going to be like a super huge success, because I'm obviously concerned that it is going to kill the Battlefield multiplayer. And the reason I was concerned about this is because this is exactly what happened on Call of Duty multiplayer. Every person I know in the first-person shooter scene, and as a creator and somebody who has been playing Battlefield for a very, very long time, I have a lot of people who are involved in the first-person shooter scene. And all the people I know that play Call of Duty do not play Call of Duty multiplayer. They only play it for Warzone. And I always hear the same thing. COD multiplayer is dead. Warzone killed it. They don't update the multiplayer. You get a couple of maps and that is it. This is why I said that I really kind of hope that Battlefield Battle Royale doesn't do this. Because guys, this is EA we're talking about. If they hit it big with the Battle Royale, I'm really concerned about multiplayer just being abandoned. So I really hope that's not going to be the case. And I hope that if the Battle Royale is going to be hugely successful, that the multiplayer part of Battlefield and the Battle Royale can somehow coexist in a very successful world together rather than separately. And if you guys have been enjoying the video so far, I would really appreciate if you would leave a like and a comment. And if you want to follow Battlefield 6 a little bit more deeper, then please consider subscribing as well. Thank you so much. Naturally, with the leak of the Battle Royale, there has also been now leaked concept art for the Battle Royale. It was just a couple of pictures. I personally thought they looked pretty cool, but I will not waste your time describing those pictures here. Instead, I will just leave the link to Temporeal's tweet in this video's description. Then you guys go check out those concept arts and let me know in the comment section how do you feel about them. With that out of the way, let's move to a very important piece in the article. Either way, today's recent update suggests that the next Battlefield game is trucking along nicely, and an official announcement of the game with the reveal trailer could come soon. Sources tell Insider Gaming that the full trailer for the game is to be expected within the next 2 months, which admittingly could be considered as well-educated guess given the timing. Nonetheless, we expect the trailer before Gamescom in August, unless EA are up for giving Geoff Knightley the privilege of the reveal at opening night live. Who their sources are, guys, I have no clue. I'm pretty sure Tom Henderson and his squad have people who are leaking things to them from the first-person shooter industry and video game industry in general. I would say that Tom Henderson is a pretty credible person when it comes to those things. And if this is true and we're getting the reveal in the next 2 months, I would say that this is pretty late. I've heard some things about August as well, just also leaks and rumors. That's why I never made a video about those leaks, because I just cannot really confirm them. It's just hearsay. If Battlefield 6 is going to be revealed in August, just like reveal of the game, I think it's pretty safe to assume that the game isn't coming this year and they're going to be directly competing with Grand Theft Auto 6 next year in March, February. Maybe it's going to be something earlier in January. But if it's August, that is super late for a reveal. Probably one of the latest reveals we have ever seen for a Battlefield game. Generally, the reveals of Battlefield games are usually in super early summer, sometimes even earlier. So this is giga late. And especially when you take into consideration that this game has been in development for a very, very long time, and it has been a very long time since Battlefield 2042 came out, and we didn't have a Battlefield game in a long time. But hey, as I always said, if this is what it takes for them to deliver a pretty solid launch, to have a game which isn't buggy, to have a game that isn't a low-quality piece of shit like the Battlefield 4 launch was, then by all means, do it. The only concern I have is how exactly are they going to keep people interested in Battlefield, like the franchise, the name of the game, with just Battlefield 2042 for almost a year's time. I mean, if the game is going to come out in March, let's assume that, this is about 8 months from now. This is a very long time in video gaming world. They're going to have to do something drastic. Maybe they're going to have to do something even for the older Battlefield games, because, you know, Battlefield as a franchise is pretty quiet right now outside of BFLabs. So I hope maybe they open a couple of official servers, maybe on the older games. That would be pretty cool. Because as you guys know, many of the custom servers are virtually unplayable. They just ban people who killed the admins. It's like very rough right now. That would be my big wish. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I saved the best for last. This is a leak from 1BF Telegram group. I will give you a huge heads up that you're gonna have to take this with a massive grain of salt, because before I started making this video, I did a research for about 10 to 15 minutes and I couldn't find EA saying this anywhere. So how they heard it, I have no clue. If I had to guess, this comes from a guy on the BFLabs Discord who told this to 1BF Telegram group and possibly sent them a screenshot, or maybe Topital FPS or Tiger saying this to them. But here it is, EA. We'll have some news on the class system for the next Battlefield in the near future. This is great. I really hope they're gonna include also those ridiculous class perks. They were already nerfed, but I keep hearing they're still very overpowered. Engineer carrying 2 rockets, Assault having 2 primary weapons, never needing ammo, snipers on medic, you know, all this shit that everybody has been complaining about. Hopefully this is gonna be mentioned. And how it's gonna be mentioned, most likely it's gonna be that huge blog post that they always do on Twitter, like they did the one for the movement, there was one for the gunplay, and the one for destruction. I hope you guys know what I'm speaking about, those type of blog posts. But I would say go even further. I think this is a pretty big issue, so just make a video about it. I would just say let the developers hop in and just make, like, I don't know, 2-3 minute video about it, and then me and my colleague creators can just go in and show you how this video looks like, and we can also, you know, just dissect what they were saying. If this is true and this was really mentioned in BFLabs, this is great news, because so far, other than that video from Tiger we had like a month ago, they have been majorly ignoring the class system for now. But apparently they're gonna act on it. So this is obviously great news, and I really, really hope that this leak is true. And with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, then please consider leaving a like, comment, and a subscription for future content. I covered Battlefield 6 extensively. I play every Battlefield game. I also covered Star Wars Battlefront 2 as well. So if you like that type of stuff, then just consider it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, have a great day, and bye-bye.